I'm going to caution you all and telling you that I'm really about to be open and vulnerable with all of you. When I was in high school, believe it or not, I used to participate in musicals. Go ahead, take a moment and laugh with me, not at me. It's okay, take a moment and laugh and make fun of me. I'll give you a few seconds. Now let me say the teacher never gave me a singing part. Never once gave me a singing part. I did have a few lines in a few of the musicals, but never a part where I actually sang. I did become very good at lip syncing. I did that very well through those plays, but I learned a lot of different things through this opportunity. But one thing that I learned was before the curtains were open, you had to set the stage. You had to make sure that you had all your props were in place. And if you had a change of costume, you had to make sure your costume was laid out in the dressing room in order that you could quickly put it on. Well, today I want to start setting the stage of reopening our tri-parish community. When we started to open the school through our continuous learning plan, we learned that things changed daily and they changed rapidly. And I anticipate the same thing with our reopening. And because of our unique locations, we are dealing with two different counties and a third county in which people live in. We already have many different guidelines that are being passed on to us from Bishop Kimmy and his leadership team. But after the governor's address tonight, I anticipate that we will have more guidelines from our counties, the counties that our three parishes reside in. And from my perspective, it's looking like the bishop and his team are prioritizing the reopening, and it will happen very slowly. And as he prioritizes, I will begin to prioritize with my team on what our parishes will do. Yes, we turned off the light switch very rapidly. It was a very quick shutdown for all of us. But it's not going to be the same in reopening. We can't walk over to the wall and flip on that light switch and like everything's going to happen as normal. It's going to have to happen slowly. It's going to have to happen very slowly that we will prioritize. But it's going to take lots of flexibility and grace. Not just on my part, but on everybody's part. Every parishioner of our tri-parish community is going to have to be flexible and be grace-filled. Everyone. This is a time we will prioritize what is best for the entire community, not just one parish. We as a community will have the opportunity for growth and transition into what will become our new normal. Opportunities for hospitality and lots of opportunities to grow in discipleship. Tomorrow, we start the month of May, Mary's month. When we began this, we entrusted everything over to St. Joseph as the guardian and protector of the Holy Family. I encourage you as we start into this transition, I encourage you to take Mary as your model. Our Mother Mary, to entrust in God as Mary did, that we see in our stained glass window over here. I know it's the sun shining in, but Mary trusted in God when that angel came down and told Mary that she would be the mother of God, the mother of Jesus. We need to have that same trust that Mary had in God. I'm asking you to trust me and trust Bishop's leadership team through this reopening. Be patient, be kind. But the other thing I'm asking you to take in that model of Mary is her mantle. We see her in this beautiful statue, that blue mantle wrapped around her. Take that mantle as an example. Let her wrap that mantle around you during times of frustration, times that you need to be comforted. She is there with us. She is part of us. One of the biggest difference about setting the stage before a show is the performer had hours of rehearsal. They knew where every person needed to be and where everything needed to go. A good director would even had a chance of doing a dress rehearsal, and they'd bring in some of their closest friends and closest advisors to watch that dress rehearsal, to advise them before the show were to go live, before opening night. We have no dress rehearsal. We have no rehearsal for that matter. When we get the green light to open up from Bishop Kimmy, we're going to go. We're going to start our opening day, our opening live right there in the moment. But I'm asking you to please be patient, because we will have to make adjustments. We will have to perhaps do things different. It's a trial and error type of thing. But please be patient, be flexible, be grace-filled. Right now more than ever, we need people who are willing to serve. We need people who are willing to serve one another and serve our parish. Not people who are going to question, but people who have a deep desire to grow in their faith and to serve one another. And most importantly, we need to do that being filled with the joy of the Lord. Can you be that person as we transition into our new norm?